What's good, guys? DJZ in the building, and today for Daily DJZ we're going to try something a little different. Instead of focusing on wrestling, we're going to focus on music, because that's another big passion of mine. It's something I enjoy doing, something I enjoy creating, listening to, whatever. Music, big part of my life. All genres of music. And recently I had some fun and remixed Kenny Omega's entrance music, his New Japan entrance music. And I wasn't expecting to get any type of response from the remix, because every other remix that I post never gets any kind of response, which is fine. I don't do it for the attention, I do it for myself because I enjoy the process. Anyway, Kenny Omega remix, easily my most popular remix. Over 7,000 plays without any advertising or promotion. Just one tweet from myself and one retweet from Kenny Omega, which put a lot of eyes and ears onto the remix. So I'm just going to break the process down and show you guys how I made the Kenny Omega entrance theme remix. So everyone's approach to making beats, their workflow is totally different. It's a creative process. Some people start with drums. Me personally, I like to start with a sample. And when you're looking for a sample, there's a million ways to do it. Me personally, I try to look for quiet parts of whatever song that I'm sampling. So in the case of Kenny Omega, I'm looking for some breakdowns, some sound effects, something that's identifiable with the original, but isn't too chaotic, too noisy that it would be difficult to use for the remix. So here's how I found my samples. You can't just have one sample. That would just be repetitive. I need some different parts. I get bored very easily. So the very beginning of Kenny Omega's theme music actually has a couple different parts that also could be sampled and were sampled for this theme. Next, we chose a simple drum beat with a kick drum and a clap. So, bare minimum with the sample, the kick, and the clap, this is what the beat was sounding like. 808's another very big component in a lot of today's hip-hop beats. Then we added this. And this. Which together they sound like this. Then I added one additional kick sample. I used a DJ scratch with a kick for separation. I decided there were different sections of the song, different samples, different parts with different samples, and I thought to separate these parts, I thought it would just keep it simple and just use a standard kick drum with a scratch. Then the final piece of the puzzle was finding Kenny Omega promos, Kenny Omega quotes to use in the track and sprinkle throughout the song. Maybe for an intro, we'll use some Kenny Omega.
It's my job at the G1 this year to prove A, a lot of these guys are washed up, B, a lot of these guys are overrated, and C, a mixture of A and B. You make sure you translate that, cutie.
Alright guys, in a nutshell, that's how I made the Kenny Omega remix. The Kenny Omega DJZ remix. And I know the video and the explanation was kind of short, but I just wanted to give y'all some quick insight into how I approach these remixes and how I approach the creative process of making beats. So, quick video, I know, but I think you guys got a rough idea of what went into making the Kenny Omega remix. So, I guess there's nothing left to do but play the track at the end of this video, at the end of today's Daily DJZ. And if you're some music producer listening to this, watching this video, don't judge too harshly. I'm not very good at mixing and mastering, so I did a pretty quick job at both on this remix, and had I known how much attention this track was going to get, I probably would have just paid some expert to mix and master it, some audio engineer. Yeah, definitely wish I had done that, but whatever. We'll learn from our mistakes, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
A, a lot of these guys are washed up. B, a lot of these guys are overrated. And C, a mixture of A and B. Good night.